All right, we are talking Back Mountain Tour in the first year. They go undefeated. Tayler Jamison, the head coach. Let's talk about the things went pretty much the way you hoped, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we had a bit of a rough first half. We laid into them a bit at halftime. I think we just weren't paying attention to details well enough and just dropped our intensity a bit too much. But we have some really great leaders, like we've talked about before, and they brought great energy that second half. And Bryn has set an absolute banger for us. So it's been great to have this group. They've been a ton of fun. I told them before we left that it's been a blast coaching them, and I'm looking forward to following them along as they head into their fall college seasons.
The continuity seemed to come together as the season went on. You saw some players like Emma, who, an experienced player, and you had some first-year players. So talk about just being able to see that connection.
Yeah, I think, we knew we had a talented pool of players coming into this. I think, the piece that's always tough is how well are they going to work together? How quick is that going to come together? And I think after that first game or two, things started to come together well. And I think, we've had moments in the season where there have been some lulls, but I think overall, for our first year, they exceeded expectations in my eyes and in our staff's eyes for sure.
How about the vision of Back Mountain Soccer Club to put this together and kind of say, hey, we're going to go for it. We're going to go do this. There was a lot of check marks and a big investment, but they found a way. And I'm sure you're pleased with saying, hey, I'm glad they did it too.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't understand the amount of work that went into putting this together. We're super grateful for the owners, the board, our sponsors, everyone that has contributed to helping us be successful. I said to the girls before we left, I don't think they've realized the impact that they've had in the community. We had a great crowd today, a lot of which are young kids, and they really look up to them. So, we just try to set a good example and also play some good soccer as well.
Yeah, I think it's great for women in our obviously in sports, but as you said, the stands were pretty filled tonight, and a lot of those young kids, the impact of soccer, and of course, people will look at what the U.S. women's team have done, but right here in the back mountain and in our own backyard, it's great to see such success out of our young ladies and the impact they're having on some of those young students.
Yeah, I think when you have a small town and a small community like this, that's the beauty of it. And I think, even though we've had players from all different colleges and even locations in northeastern PA, I think for them to come together and kind of see the influence that they have on their own community has been huge. And I think, we just try to get them to lead their lives with a great example on the field, and even after the season's over. But I said to them, you got to keep leading by good example as we continue throughout the summer and as they get ready for their college seasons, because I'm sure some of those kids are going to be following along, watching this school and that school and wherever they're at. So it's been a really great experience for myself, and we've got a great staff, so it's been a fun time.
Congratulations.
Thank you.